Hi Aries, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your weekly messages for next week, so let's get straight into it. We have poised, so get ready for something great coming in. Get ready on that pedestal. What else for Aries? We have the waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum. So something's picking up speed here. Like waxing moon is like about things happening, like starting to move in the direction that something you've been working on type of thing is now going to start picking up speed. And then let's see for Aries. We have Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith. So firstly, this is like the Fool card, but it's also kind of like the Wheel of Fortune. Like you're going to have a very lucky time next week, but also you need to trust the universe that whatever's meant to be is coming to you right now. So go ahead and take that leap of faith. So let's see what does the tarot have to say. So for Aries, what's coming in? What are the messages? And what does Aries need to know? So we have Four of Swords, the Moon, Pisces energy. Page of Swords, Air sign energy. Two of Wands, Knight of Swords, more air sign energy. Knight of Pentacles, Earth sign energy. Death and Rebirth, Scorpio. Queen of Swords, more air sign energy. Maybe you have some air in your chart, or you're dealing with an air sign. And then Eight of Wands, which is very similar of this energy, is gaining momentum. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. So, bottom of the deck are things that you don't see coming or things that are happening in the shadows. Five of Wands means that there's either some sort of competition or possibly like a conflict with multiple different people, or more than just one, let's say. It could be just a disagreement or an argument or something, but it's going to bring some sort of clarity and breakthrough to a situation that's going to bring you happiness, and happiness to the other person that you're dealing with or the other people that you're dealing with. Ten of Cups means that it probably could be like a family matter or like a romantic matter in some way, but it is about like your happiness and the people around you as well, not just yours or not just theirs. So we have the Knight of Swords. So like I said, things are happening quite quickly with the Knight of Swords here. Like the Knight of Swords is probably the fastest moving knight in the deck, and in this deck he is like running towards his motorbike to kind of like get out of here type of thing, but in the traditional one it's like he's rushing in type of thing on a horse. So for me, I feel like maybe you're trying to like run away from something at this time, like maybe that you've got to get on the motorbike to keep the momentum going, but you're moving very quickly at the moment. Then what got you here is the Four of Swords. You've definitely taken some sort of time to yourself, or like a rest in some way. Maybe you've needed to heal something, and now that you healed, you're moving forward. There could also be some sort of like, with the Knight of Swords, there could be some sort of like harsh words that's been exchanged between you and another person. With the Page of Swords as well, it's like you've gained different knowledge, or maybe even a different insight altogether, or perspective on a situation, which makes you maybe feel like now it's like you're like, okay, let me just get out of here type of thing. And then we have Death and Rebirth. So here's definitely some sort of ending, or at least at the very least a huge transformation and change and that type of thing. So I do feel like maybe you're running away from something, which is like causing it to end in some way, or something has to end in order for you to leave. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is about like I said, things getting momentum, like a lot of communication. It's finding your direction and moving with it, basically. So if you're asking if someone's going to communicate, I definitely do see that with all these swords here and the Eight of Wands. So there definitely will be communication if someone is waiting for that. And with the Eight of Wands, you could hear some sort of news that helps you get on your journey to build the momentum. Then we have the moon here. So in your 3D world, there could be things that are hidden from you right now, but I also feel like you're letting your fears get in the way of moving forward in some way. And the moon is also about feeling extremely emotional. So your emotions could be heightened next week. So just be wary of that. We do have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is in your relationships and your connections and your feelings and that type of thing. So maybe there's a decision that you're needing to make here. You could be deciding to travel, or you could also be thinking about, like, should I stay where I am in my comfort zone, or should I leave and go somewhere that's a bit more fun and exciting, or just like better suited towards me. But the Two of Wands is definitely some sort of decision of should I stay or should I go type of thing. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is in your thoughts, it's in your ideals, that type of thing. So I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, this is Virgo energy here. You're wanting to put in the hard work into something and to do things like slowly but steady. Like consistency is key here. Like you're wanting to put in small bits of work every day to build something, right? And I don't know if that's you or someone else, so take it how it resonates, but that's what you're thinking about. Then we have the Queen of Swords in your goals, in your desires, in what you're trying to do type of thing. So Queen of Swords is definitely about thinking things through analytically, logically, maybe setting some sort of boundaries, but also like done with the drama in some way. You're like, okay, no more drama. I'm going to start using my mind to make these decisions. And you could also be protecting your heart in some way at this time. But you're basically using logic to make all of your decisions right now, or to guide you in some way. So let's see for Aries. Get some clarifiers. So what is the Knight of Swords? We have the Magician. Okay, so you've been manifesting this and you have the power to be able to make this move in some way and to make it quickly. It will bring you some sort of stability, possibly even financial stability, or into like a business person, or you could also be like gaining some sort of commitment here from somebody. Just it's putting you in a stable position, really. Dealing with people that you can rely on and stuff like that. What's the Moon? We have the Devil. So there's something that's hidden from you, and what's hidden from you is maybe some sort of unhealthy habits, or some sort of there's something that needs to be let go of here. Maybe your fears are the unhealthy habit that needs to be let go of, because you're letting your fears control you in some way. Whatever the devil is something that you need to break free from, something that's unhealthy, something that's maybe a bit of an obsession, an addiction, codependency. Like, you take what resonates in that case, but basically your fear is stopping you from letting this go, even though this is unhealthy for you. So it's like, kind of like, I'd rather live in a familiar hell than an unfamiliar heaven type of thing. So you need to let go of that. Okay, what's the Two of Wands? Five of Cups. So the decision, basically, I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made, but you're worried about, what if you regret this down the line? What if you make the wrong choice type of thing? You want happiness, you want stability, you want abundance, you want prosperity, and you're worried about making the wrong move, basically, that leads you down the path where you don't get this. I think the message here is, if you continue to remain positive and continue to keep moving and learn from your mistakes, if you ever do make any, which everyone does, then you will always lead to the Ten of Pentacles. What is the Knight of Pentacles? It's the King of Cups in the reverse. I feel like maybe at the moment you're blocking your emotions, not allowing yourself to think of your emotions, but you could also be, sorry to say this Aries, but there could also be some sort of emotional immaturity that's coming across right now on your side of things, and maybe this is something you need to work on, like work very hard on, but it is also about like blocked emotions and needing to kind of open up a bit more. Maybe there's something that you might need to apologize for, or take this how it resonates. Maybe it's them that needs to apologize, but is that your ego talking, or is that genuinely what needs to happen? So what's the Queen of Swords? We have the Eight of Pentacles. So this might have to do with a goal with work, where you're trying to kind of like work on things in some way, like you're wanting to put the hard work in, but you're trying to analyze it from a logical mindset type of thing, and then you want to put the work into it. Like it's like thinking things through before you act in some way, and I feel like with the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, there might be some sort of like sneaky people that you're dealing with here, and maybe the Queen of Swords, it's like the no drama card. So like I said, so maybe it's like you need to basically just put the boundaries in place for anyone who's trying to like walk all over you, trying to like take your stuff or take your values or your ideals, or take what resonates there, or someone who's trying to like sneak off. Maybe there's some sort of boundaries that you need to set and be like, I'm putting in the work here, if you want to walk away, get lost type of thing. So what's the Eight of Wands? 10 of Wands. Sorry, 10 of Swords. So I feel like maybe there's definitely things are gaining momentum because there's been some sort of ending, possibly a painful ending, or it's like this ending needs to happen still, and you know that the ending needs to happen in order for you to keep moving in some way. Your intuition is telling you what you need to do here, and you just need to trust it. Things could be coming to you in dreams right now as well, so just pay close attention to your dreams. So let's do your love reading. Okay, so for Aries, we have shocking, turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. So maybe there's something that like you didn't even expect to happen. Escaping, avoiding, blocking, and pushing away. I feel like that's that Knight of Swords. Like you're running from something, because maybe you're just like, I'm too scared to make this happen, or I'm like, it's not expected, or something along those lines. What else? We have trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. So Aries, you might feel like that, or it might be them. But either way, it's causing you a lot of pain. You're apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. I think maybe you've got commitment issues, like you're scared to be tied down, because then you feel like you're like stuck. This is it now. Like you can't ever like be single again, or you can't ever do the things that you need to do, like to be free basically. And I don't think that's the case. I think that's your unhealthy thoughts about how a relationship is, but it's basically makes you afraid and cautious to fully commit. What else? Soulmates. Deep love, unity, and connection. So if you're wondering if this is your soulmate, it definitely is. But then we also have bitterness, resentment, anger, and hurtful words, which also could be that Knight of Swords. So there could have been some sort of like argument between the two of you, or coming up some sort of argument, but this argument is going to bring some sort of breakthrough. So keep that in mind, and it's going to bring happiness for you both. Just don't hold any resentment towards a person, because you do have a lot of love for them and they have a lot of love for you. But sometimes when you maybe live together, or maybe like there's some sort of arguments, or you get two in each other's face type of thing, sometimes you just got to let it out. And then obviously something like this happens, and you got to remember why you guys are with each other in the first place. So let's get some romance angels for you Aries. So we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So maybe there's some work that you need to do on yourself, and make sure that like you are putting the love into yourself there, because I do feel, like I said, your emotions are kind of locked off, or you also can be acting immature at this time with your emotions. Healing family issues. So your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe you come from a broken family, or maybe like there's, like you grew up too fast, or something along those lines, that you need to heal some sort of issues. That devil energy, what is it that needs to heal? What else? For Aries, we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And love really is the highest energy of all, and it says your soulmate. So it's like, look at the bottom of the deck, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So it's like, I feel like the only thing that's stopping you here is you, Aries. Maybe there's some issues that you need to work on, your fears, your emotions, your attachments, that type of thing. Because I do think that this person, maybe that's the thing that needs to end. So in order for things to gain momentum, it's like you need to end something about your own thoughts. Okay, so what else for Aries? What did the Aries person say to them? I wish things could be different. So maybe you've got into an argument or a fight, or maybe you guys aren't talking at the moment and they're like, can we just like move past this? I knew exactly what I was doing. So maybe they were acting quite like toxically, or like poking the bear when they know not to poke the bear. But then maybe that's again something that you need to work on, because why is poking the bear a trigger for you, you know? So I always say, like, what can we work on ourselves type of thing, without changing another person. Like, they can only work on them, you can't force them to work on them, only you can work on yourself. And then we do have I love you unconditionally. So it's safe for you to love them, because even when you do act out, or you say harsh words, or you maybe throw a tantrum with the King of Cups in the reverse, basically, and I'm not saying you did throw a tantrum, please don't take anything offensively, Aries, I'm just reading the cards, but it's basically saying, like, it's safe for you to love them, they are your soulmate, and they do love you unconditionally. It doesn't mean it's okay to treat someone like that, it just means try work on your fears, basically. And then finding out the truth crushed me. So Aries, I hope that resonated. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up, it really helps the channel grow. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.